kind of gonna give some more tips from stuff I've just kind of picked up while boxing with some of my friends. Um, and this might be wrong, but it's kind of just something that I've picked up from just doing it, because I've been boxing for probably like 2 months now, just with friends over and over. And there's stuff that you pick up on. Like if you watch some of my boxing videos, you'll see how certain people do different stuff. And if you can find those errors that they do or those giveaways that they have, then you can exploit it and it'll help you box. Okay, so one of the things that I notice a lot of people that begin boxing do, and this it makes it really easy. If you box maybe probably 5 times, then and box with just people, you can easily exploit this. All it is when kids first come to box with me, or some of my friends come to box with me, a lot of times they'll do what I think is called preloading. Yeah. And anyways, what it is when you're gonna go for a right punch, what you want to do is just bam, let it go. Like, don't hesitate or anything. What they'll do is they'll step up and see how I pull back. You don't want to do that. So you don't want to be like this, because the person knows you're going to throw a right. So what you want to do is just unleash it. And another thing I see people do is they drop their guard. That's the #1 error I see. And sometimes they'll still beat me, because like one of my friends, he's really tall, got long arms, big T. You saw the video, he kicked my ass. And because he's a good boxer, but the thing is, his guard was a little low, if you'll notice. If I was as tall as him, he might have kept it higher, but it was a little low. And if he had kept it that low for somebody the same height, then he might have lost. So don't keep your guard down here. You want to keep it right here, where you're just looking right over it with your eyes, so it should be right about at eye level. And don't keep it loose, because I made this mistake where if you keep it loose and somebody hits it, it'll hit you in the face. And so they just go bam, bam, and punch, make you punch yourself in the face, or just bam, bam. They'll just hit yourself in the face. So keep your guard firm so that it doesn't really move that much. Another thing is, don't give it away with your eyes. Like, some people look people straight in the face, some do other stuff. What I do is I look them right about in the chest or the face, and I kind of zone out. Like, you know when you zone out and you see everything in your view? Kind of, that's what I do. But anyway, so some of the stuff we'll go back over. Don't preload, don't, because they see you're going to throw right, or like, I don't even remember how they preload for left. Don't keep your guard low, because you're going to get hit in the face. And what was some of that stuff? Oh yeah, duck, but don't bend over. So what a lot of people do, and I made this mistake, and I had to look up on the internet why, when I was boxing with my taller friends, I would duck down to get in close. And so I go, but he's so tall, he could just pound straight down on me. And my head really hurt because he hit me hard. So what you want to do is, I know you want to protect your face, but don't look down. What you want to do is squat. And so don't bend over. So what you want to do is go squat, and maybe squat hook, or squat backward. Okay? And I'll just show you what not to do. You don't want to bend over like this. You don't want to go. Because I've seen people do that, and almost 90% of the time they get beaten because they keep on doing that. What you want to do is you want to go and just kind of, but don't stay still. Move around down there. Right. Anyway, so another thing that really helps, and it makes it harder to box somebody when they don't really think as much about the punching scenes. They just let it go. So I was boxing one of my friends the other day, Big R, and his first punch was the best one because I didn't really know how he boxed. And he just came up and we started out and he just goes, no preemptive moves, nothing. He didn't draw back, he just went. Oh, another thing, I've seen people do this. You don't want to do this. When you punch, I don't know how well you can see this. Don't kind of do like this karate chopping motion or whatever it's called. Like, it's almost like sideways karate chop. They want to go bam. I've seen people do that. And one, you hit with your pinky knuckle usually, and you would break it. And two, the punch isn't as strong, so don't be doing no karate chops. And here's the way it'll look like, and this is how you can tell if you're doing it. You'll kind of step in and go like this. And you'll be hitting with this side of your hand or the back two knuckles. So it'll be like, okay, what you want to do instead is you want to, like, it took me a while to get, but it's kind of like you're doing a downward karate chop is the best way I can explain it. And then when you're about 3/4 of the way through, you turn your hand at the same time that you push out. So it goes like, so to practice it, you can just kind of slowly do this. And right about when you're to this, right before you hit right here, so it goes, then push out. And so you can just kind of practice that. And it should feel a solid hit. So it should go. Okay? Don't tighten your muscles until the second before you hit something, and that'll make it stronger. But as I was saying, so it's just kind of 3/4 of the way there. 1, 2, 3, then straighten it. Okay? Once you get that down, the next important part, the second part of the punch is when you're pushing it out, turn your wrist and punch with the front two knuckles. So you turn and close, you turn your wrist and close your hand and clench your fist. So it'll go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, another thing, I'll do another video on footwork actually because you can't see my feet very well. Oh, something that's really hard for me is when I box taller people. A lot of my friends are 6 foot to 6'3", and they're tall. They got longer arms, and everybody always says, get in there, because I'm only 5'8". And everybody's always like, get in there. But that's not as easy as it sounds. But it is true, you want to get in there. But also, you need to be aware that they're taller than you. And if you've ever boxed in my store, you can see that. You can actually see what they're doing better. Because you can see how their shoulders and feet and hips shift when you're taller. So what you want to do is, first of all, determine in your mind what you're going to do and carry it out. Don't determine it and then wait. You want to carry it out. So like when I was boxing Big T, as you can see, what I would do, the only time I even got close to hitting him is I would step forward, swing, and then back up and swing when he came forward. Because his guard, let's say his face is about right here, and his guard's right here. Okay, so his guard's right here. If I punch, all he has to do is move his guard up to block me. And I was throwing way too many, I forgot what they're called. Like a haymaker, whatever. Oh, hooks, that's it. I was throwing way too many hooks. Anyway, so what you want to do is you just kind of want to try not to throw so many hooks. I know it's hard, but maybe get some into the stomach. And so try to do that. And also, you need to get in there quick and have good speed. So be like, okay? And that's the first part of this video.